What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. Have we got a lot to talk about? We're going to take a look at the DXY, Tesla, Dow Jones, and Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at the macros, and then we're going to break Bitcoin down to the smaller time frames and talk about where I think we're headed. I gave you guys a area to short about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months. So far, so good. Looks great. Let's take a look at what's going on. But first, we'll take a look at the DXY. As you can see, this huge triangle here for the DXY. I know this is very unpopular opinion, but I think the DXY, the power of the dollar, is going to go up extremely high. And I think the markets are going to go down extremely low, meaning you can take your dollars and get into the bottom of the markets. Could that happen this year, next year, maybe even the following year for the bottom? Don't know. We will be keeping track of this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments down below. Also, real quick before we begin, I have friends in many industries, many business owners that are seeing a huge shift just in the last 30 to 60 days. Let me know what industry you're in, how it's doing, and mostly business owners here, because the workers for the business a lot of times don't understand the dealings and what's really going on. So if you are a business owner, even a worker, let me know what's going on with your industry and how it's looking for your company. Just to be curious, let's get some combos going down there. I am very curious to see what a lot of people have to say. Anyways, looking at the DXY, if we zoom in here, this is a weekly chart, but we've had these targets for a long time. I'm looking for this 109 area. And then if we do get up there and we cannot break this 109 area, I see us coming back down to around the 102-ish. But if we do break that 109, I'm looking for 116. And then obviously over the years to come, much, much higher. But this is more so the next, 6 months to year. This is where I'm looking at. Now, let's look at the Dow Jones. As you guys know, I do believe here on the right is the Great Depression. You can see the market pattern. I do believe this is a 100-year cycle. And if you take these tops and bottoms and multiply by 100, they are very similar here. And what we could be seeing is something just like we've seen over here. No, not a recession, but a Great Depression style crash. Call me crazy, but I do believe, I have believed for a while. I thought it was going to happen a little bit sooner, but obviously timing the market is the hardest thing. But understanding market structure will help you tremendously in the big picture, especially. So I do believe if we have not topped here, we won't go much higher. I do believe this is going to be a massive, massive downfall. Does that mean the world's ending? No. It's huge opportunity awaiting. Now, everybody and their brother right now is super bullish on everything and think that the markets are going to continue up until the election, which is a possibility, but it's not guaranteed. This could wipe a lot of people out that are believing that. So just be careful there. Let's take a look at Tesla. So this was my last area. I told you to short Tesla. I have another area right here. Now, of course, to use stops, but I posted this on my Twitter, on my X, I don't know, a couple hours ago before we hit this target. Go check the X account or the Discord. The links are down below. But check those out, and I do believe this was a good short position. Where are the take profits? 151, 106, and my ultimate target between 40 and 50 bucks that I've been talking about since we broke this back in 22. I do believe we're headed there. As you can see, once we broke it, we came back for a retest, and now we're retesting the top of this top trend line here. If this does not break, if you were able to enter a short in here, put your stops. I'd put the stops around 230. Let's see. Let's go to the bottom of this wick. Right around 240 to 241 range to be safe if it does break up there. Then wait for a retest. If you get a bounce off of this, then you could long it and it could be bullish. But my personal opinion, of course, none of this is financial advice, but I believe this thing is coming down to 40 or 50 bucks along with the rest of the markets. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin crypto bubble compared to the Amazon bubble. Again, market structure, guys. This is the big picture. Don't forget, we're going to look at the smaller time frames here in a minute. But as you can see, this came down pretty damn harshly. We had 3 tops, as you can see here, before the major downfall. Was that the end of the world? Nope. Huge uptrend after that, but it took years to break this high, which we could be seeing again. I thought that this top over here, right here, was this top when this happened, but of course it's not. We came down, we broke this low right here, just like we broke it here, made a new high, just like over here. I do believe this thing is coming down in a big way. My target still remains 3,500 to 9,700 for the bottom of this bubble pop. I still believe it to be true. And same thing here, as you can see on this right here. Every time these cross, huge bear market, big bear market, big bear market. This time, this cross here, we have a lot of room to the downside, guys. A lot of room. Just be cautious out there. All right, before we get into smaller time frames, if you guys are interested in trading, I suggest checking out Prime XBT. And if you use my link down below, it will bring you to this page. You get up to a $7,000 bonus. I'll also leave a tutorial on how to use their platform up here, right up top. But you can also get 25% off your trading fees. They don't trade against you like a lot of these scammy exchanges. Check out the difference between an A book and a B book. You'll understand. They're not using their own funds to trade against you, right? So check them out if you haven't. Like I said, links down below. I also post random number and letter sequences that are a free $200. If you just set up an account, you don't even have to make a deposit. And if you catch me posting that on Twitter and you're the first one to enter, it'll give you $200 to trade with. You can't take out the 200, but anything you win off of that, you get to keep. So anyways, let's take a look at the shorter time frame here. So as you guys know, since we made this high, this low, this high, I looked at this as a huge 1-2, right? And we're making a 3 down. Now here are my targets. So if you guys were watching my videos a month and a half ago, I gave you this short zone, right? Everybody laughed because we came back up in it. Well, you should have just re-entered more shorts or added to your short position, because look at where we're at now. My target for that was 62.7. As you can see, if you would have took profit, you actually would have had another chance to re-enter right here and continuation to the downside. Now, what happens if we go up? Well, our next fib to hit is about 64.251, which if we hit there, I would enter another short because this 200 EMA is going right there. Now, if it went back all the way up, the highest I see this going is 65 to 66. If I see it in them ranges, I will definitely be adding to my shorts. But as of right now, our first target's going to be around 52.7. Anywhere from 56.4 to 52.7 for another bounce up. This being a smaller wave count within the big wave 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Then we will get a 4 up to possibly back up to 59, 60,000 range before getting down to our 45, 45.4, 45.5 range. Get another bounce back up to the 51, 52 range, and then continuation to the downside. Once we make this low, the 5, we should not come back up and break 1, right? Which is 56. So then we have obviously our lower targets here. This could get very ugly, guys, if the traditional markets crash. They seem to be holding up right now. Just be cautious. Remember, back in 2029, if you read up on that, everybody was euphoric. Everybody was making tons of money in the markets. But what happened when the markets crashed? The people that actually sold made a lot of money. The people that thought they were going to get rich actually lost 80 to 90% of their gains. So be careful, guys. It could get ugly. Here's another chart just in the macro to show you guys. I've been watching this for a long time. This is the monthly. We had a touch on the top, touch at the bottom, touch on the top. Never touched the bottom here. So before touching this top again, I believe we come down to the bottom, and that brings you to my targets 35 to 9,700. I still believe that to be a great possibility. So just be careful out there, guys. Thanks for watching the channel. Remember, let me know how your industry is doing in the current market conditions or current worldly economic conditions. I'm curious to hear what you guys got to say. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe to the videos. Tick that notification bell. That'll get you notified every time I post a new video. Thanks, guys. I'm out.